Bro, I'll never forget. I used to go to Brittany's house a lot, dude. And like her parents were always very kind to me. They would literally bring me down wine when we were like high schoolers and shit. They would make charcuterie boards for us. Like we'd be sitting in her basement playing Xbox and like they'd come downstairs with like a full on cheese and salami and bread charcuterie board with like wine, like red wine and like in the glass and shit. And I always just thought like, wow, your parents are really friendly. And I remember like a couple years into me coming over and like us being friends and shit, she was like, she's a lesbian. And she was like, oh, my parents are just excited because they think I'm bringing a guy over.
Right. That's
so like they're trying to spoil you, so I bring more guys over because like she's like a full on lesbian, like no bisexual at all. And like I was like, oh wow, I love that.
Yeah.
And I started coming over even more. I was like, I'll play the part.
At the time, she at least said she was bisexual, but I don't think she ever showed any interest in any.
Oh, no. She's swinging a certain side.
Right.
She's swinging a certain side of the fence.
She was always very clearly one-sided, yeah.
You know, funny enough, I got to catch up with her recently when I was in Denver last year.
Oh, yeah?
2 years ago now because it's 2026. Yeah.
Doing good?
Yeah. She's like a realtor now and shit.
Holy crap.
She's selling houses and shit.
Nice.
We went to some Indian restaurant when I was in Denver. It was actually pretty good.
I think the last time I saw her was that 4th of July party, and I smoked like all her Colorado.
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget that.
I went on a tear.
We're standing in this girl's backyard, and we have one, and we're passing it in a circle of at least 4 people. I think it was 5.
It was more.
It was
than
me,
that, probably.
you, Bob, Brittany, and I think Ivan was in the circle. There was more people over, but like that was our rip circle, and we had to like structure our.
I had to be the last
for you to get it
person
last,
to hit it.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
that was my idea, mind you. I felt bad at a certain point. I was like, yo, because she kept changing
we were
which
vocal
way
about
she was
it.
passing it.
Yes.
Because
you were right next to her,
right.
and you would pass her a bowl of ash every fucking time, and it's her crib. So we're like, yo, we gotta change this.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you gotta just start passing it the other way. Don't switch it up.
Because you just refused to stop snapping the bowls.
Yeah.
Like you were like, no, I one hit every bowl.
Yeah.
Which, like, hey, cool, but like our poor gracious host who just wanted a bonger.
It was a little rude. But honestly, today I stand by it. Like, I still one shot every bowl. That's, how you hit. So, yeah,
but it's like social etiquette.
Right,
like when you're at home, you pour the wine glass to the brim, but when you're at the restaurant, they pour it a little bit over the base, and you sip it slowly. Like,
it wasn't a proud moment. But
I don't think anyone cared because we were like snorting the basement anyways.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Firing off fireworks. Yeah. Bro, I think that was the night that we went and shot mortars at people's mailboxes in my car. I don't think you were there for that.
I wasn't there for that.
It was, you left already. It was me, Bob, Britt, and I think it was Ivan in my car. And we drove around that unincorporated neighborhood and just rolled down my window, and Brittany was shooting fucking mortars out of the window, just like at people's mailboxes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Bro, we were fucked. I don't know what it was about 4th of July, but when I was a kid, I mean, even before I started doing, I was in like middle school, I was misbehaving on 4th of July. You remember my friend Jason who would dolphin dive off my balcony at the townhouse I lived in?
Yeah, and just hurt himself severely.
So him and I go way back. We knew each other since literally like kindergarten, right? And when we were in middle school, I would go to his house for 4th of July because his dad would always do the trek over to Indiana to buy the illegal fireworks and bring them back to Illinois where they weren't legal. And he would his dad just trusted us entirely, bro. He would literally he would pop his trunk and there's just a pile of fireworks in his trunk. And he would just go inside and get drunk. He'd be like, all right, kids, have fun. It would be me, Jason, and my homie Nathan. We all played football together. Bro, we would take these fireworks, run around his neighborhood, and light them and throw them in mailboxes. I've blown up more mailboxes than my fingers and toes can count, dude. It's bad, dude. It's bad. But like that shit was fun, dude. 4th of July is a blast, and it's not because of America. It's just because of blowing things up. Kind of stupid the fireworks are even illegal.
But that's representative of America.
What?
We blow shit up.
That's right. That's right. So legalize it.
Yeah, baby.
Legalize it.
They should legalize it in more states.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the states.
Well, Kyle, you know what we got next, right?
We got a question of the week, baby.
Question of the week. We're here to talk some bullshit, Kyle.
I'm going to ask you a question.
You're going to ask me? Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Wait,
you ready?
Hold on. Whoa. Before you ask, would you like more Kentucky bourbon bottled in bond?
Sometimes your questions...
What? What about my questions?
Fuck me up.
Why? What's
Just to go get me intoxicated.
did I? Oh, okay. Pardon me.
Some intoxicated question.
I have an intoxication question. I'm passing you the answer right now.
My question is not an intoxication question.
Okay.
I have a regular question.
Okay.
But
Wait,
it's
hold on. Let me see that so I can put the cap on.
Yeah, good idea. Okay. Are you ready? Wait. No,
I've been ready. I was born ready,
but
Kyle.
we weren't ready because we have to finish your question first.
Okay. All right. Well, my question. Okay.
This
Yeah,
is
I
the
guess this is
question.
the answer. Yeah. Oh. I can tell I'm going to regret this episode tonight, dude. Like, I usually know in the moment when I'm going to be too drunk later, and I know it in this moment. For surely.
Was it last episode that I was like on the floor?
I think it was two episodes
Two
ago.
episodes ago?
It was the last cooking episode. I don't think it was the last one, was it? Oh, you're right. Yeah, because it was the last episode. You were literally passed out on the fucking floor.
Yeah, I'm not that drunk this week.
Yep. I love
drunk.
that episode so much because people have been
glad.
commenting
I'm
for
glad.
so long. And they're like, yo, drink on camera. And finally, we did it all on camera, you know?
And I got sloshed. And
Dude.
he was normal.
Bro,
Like,
you...
Yeah.
We did that little game where we decided that like one of us was taking 4, one of us was taking 5 shots. We each took probably over
which,
10.
shout out, he took 5 with me like a homie. You know?
Oh, I think
you
we
got
matched the whole
4
way.
Yeah. But you only had to take 4. I had to take 5, and you said I'm gonna take 5 with you.
We
that was
got
homie shit.
very drunk that day.
We
We
did.
got very drunk that day.
Yeah.
But like,
But you guys can visualize now. He can outdrink the shit out of me. This is not you guys. I am not built for that.
yeah, we get a lot of comments that are like, Goblin is lacing Kyle.
No.
You know? And it's like, dude, we're just very different builds.
Yeah.
Like Kyle's a skinny guy. I'm a fat guy. You know, I'm not a skinny
I'm
guy.
not built for alcohol.
So like the alcohol goes. I mean, I got pockets to put that shit in, bro.
Well,
you know?
and then it's coupled with my like I feel like there's still like that part of me that just wants to go hard, and it just peaks out a little the more intoxicated I get, and so I think things snowball out of control pretty quickly. So
I can see that.
Yeah, the drunker I get, the more drunk I'm willing to get, and shit goes bad fast, guys.
Yep.
That's why I didn't like, I had the same problem. I would K-hole every single time. And like, yeah, I had fun on it. And like, I'm told that. But that is not how I remember
Bro,
it. I remember
I'm not
it
going to
as
lie.
like,
Some of my favorite memories of us together is when we were on.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. We were just full fucking retard on in a way that, like, not really any other ever got us to.
Well, that was like the peak of our degeneracy, I think.
During,
Yeah.
early 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
like, I mean, that was well before the Chronicles, which was probably where I'd put in second place. But
Yep.
that was literally a time we were willing to try damn near anything. There were like 2 things I was not willing to try.
Mm.
And anything else was fair game, at least for the one time. Most things I wanted to try a good handful of times, so I had a good opinion on them. And it was a unique experience. We had done uppers, we'd done painkillers. We had not done tranquilizers.
Yeah,
you
it's a
know?
crazy category of,
It
like, there's
is.
nothing else to compare it to, dude.
No.
I don't have anything that's ever come close to what a high is.
You know what might be controversial for me to say, but
Huh.
at the same time, it is a modern topic that just blows my freaking mind. They're using for like depression and like PTSD and shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, bro, were you ever depressed when you were K-holing? Like, I was
probably
very
not?
happy.
But dude,
I don't know,
let
man.
me tell you, like, I think I didn't hit the depression era of my life yet, so I don't think cured anything. I just wasn't depressed yet. Bro, I cannot imagine that cures any of that shit. Like, I've tried it. Maybe it does for some people.
I'd imagine it does.
Maybe
it
does.
The side effects are probably.
I think it is the wildest thing. Like, okay, you want to use M for PTSD? That kind of makes a little bit of sense. Fucking for depression? Huh? Like, you're just going to trank yourself and that's going to make you less sad? I
Fuck
promise
yeah.
you that's not right.
Fuck
Like,
yeah, I'm tranking myself. 100%.
I think that is out of left field.
You know,
bro.
I remember.
Don't get me wrong. I love legalizing things. But
When I
that
got
one
my
don't make
medical
sense.
card in Illinois, my doctor who gave me a medical card was one of those like really sketchy doctors who like should not have given me a medical card. And he sent me an email like 2 days after I got my med card. And he's like, we're opening our new therapy practice.
Yeah.
Just submit your info now and we'll get you in within a week.
I think what it really is kind of took off in like the underground, like people were using it recreationally more often and people were gaining awareness. And I think what it really is an excuse to get it prescribed to you recreationally. Just like people with medical cards, half of them don't need. They just want the stronger shit that they can get with the medical card.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the 2010s were also like a very like hyper accepting era.
Yes.
Like I think like the little inch of rope that we were handed was medical legalization in like 2 states.
Right.
And we took that rope and pulled it as hard as we could.
Well,
and we started decriminalizing doing therapy and therapy, which I'm not saying is bad. I love that, but like it all happened very fast in a decade.
Because our generation kind of like, at least for us, our like peak degeneracy like wasn't a thing yet, you know? So the fear of trying random powdered wasn't really there for our society as a whole. If you knew it wasn't, you were probably all right. Was like how we thought about things.
I say this all the time, but like if we were 10 years younger, like if what we did in 2016,
we
instead did right now in 2026, we would both be dead. Like 110%.
Yeah.
We got very lucky to be at the right time and the right place.
Right.
You know, that's really it.
Yeah.
Really it.